Are you a beginner in high heels, or you just want to know how to walk more elegantly, confidently in high heels? If you are, stay tuned. I'm going to give you a complete guide to walking in high heels. Hi, I'm Gabrielle and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Gabrielle Taylor. If you've not already, gone ahead and hit subscribe. Do it right now and make sure you leave me a comment at the end of this video. Step 1, pick your perfect high heel shoe. What I would say is, if this is your first time walking high heels, or you're trying to improve your high heel overall walk, the way you step, I would stay away from an open toe shoe. Unless you have the perfect fitting open toe shoe. Toes can slide forward onto the floor and it just overall gives it a really general uncomfortable feeling when you're walking. I would also probably stay away from shoes that come off your heel at the back and aren't securely pushed on to your foot. Also, these have an open toe and they're super difficult to walk in. I would recommend to locate yourself a high heel shoe with a closed toe. Something that fits around the back of the heel nicely and that you can comfortably get your foot in there. When picking your favourite shoe, I would also say make sure that you are confident with the height of the heel. These are a nice height. They're a 5-inch heel, extremely comfortable to put on my feet. Unlike these, which have a 6 or 7-inch heel, they're so super high and they just straight away make your foot go at a really high angle and it's hard to walk. Make sure you have step 1 completed. Find yourself a good overall high heel. Another top tip of mine about selecting the high heels you're going to practice in is if you really don't feel secure walking in heels, you can either grab a boot that's got more coverage, more support around the ankle, or another suggestion is try a wedged shoe. So there's no separation of the heel, it's completely one wedge. It may be a little easier to walk in. Let's move on to step 2. Start by sitting down on the edge of your bed or on a chair or a steady surface where you can safely put your feet on the floor and slip the heels on. And during this step, I just want you to make sure that your feet feel okay in the shoes. They're not too tight, your feet actually fit into the shoes that you've bought. They're not too big as well. And just generally get a feel for them, move your feet around, give it a little heel toe action on the floor. Get used to your high heels. And that will make you lower to the floor and make it easier to walk in the shoes. Take whatever shoes you feel most comfortable in. Let's move on to step 3. Step 3, it's a big one. Now the high heels are on, I want you to plant both feet into the floor and you're going to firmly, confidently stand yourself up. Once you're in the heels, I just want you to get a feel for them. Just take a little step to side to side maybe. Get your balance in the shoes. Try not to look down too much. Try to keep your eye line up and just start to move around a little bit and get your balance in the shoes. One of the major things about walking in high heels, I wish that somebody would have taught to me before I put on my first pair of high heels, is how important the heel-toe motion onto the floor is. The heel-toe motion is what makes anybody's walk in high heels extremely elegant. So for step 4, all you're going to do is pop your shoes on, or keep them on if they're already on. Stay sat down. I want you to just put heel down, toe down, heel down, toe down. So you're going to stay sat on the side of your chair, of your bed, whatever you're on right now to balance, and you're just going to practice going heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Just like that. Sounds like I'm doing it. Barnyard dance, heel and toe, heel and toe, heel and toe, heel and toe. Just practice that. Next step, you are going to go for it. I want you to stand up and we're going to start to walk. A lot of people make this mistake. They keep their knees bent and they just stamp the whole of the foot on the floor. Often because they're scared of falling over, they're trying to keep balance. I don't want you to do that. That's why practice makes perfect. We are going to get your walk amazing. So I want you to stand up with me now. Okay, so once you've stood up, you can put your eyes down at first. When I was first learning to walk in high heels, I couldn't stop looking at the floor. I want you to step 1 foot forward, the leg stays straight, then walk heel toe. And you can add a little bend through the knee if you want to. Heel toe, heel toe. Let's turn around. Sat down right now, I want you to put your heels on, stand up and join me. So you're gonna step 1 foot forward, heel toe, little bend through the knee, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. I hope your walk was good. And that's it. Practice makes perfect. So your final step is gonna be practice, 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 and then practice a little bit more. If you can manage to, once you've nailed the walking with your eyes down, you're just gonna lift your head up, roll your shoulders backwards and start again, heel toe, and keep going until your walk is absolutely amazing. So I wanted to do a quick segment at the end of this, just to tell you about the first time I ever wore high heels. I can remember it clear as day. I'd worn high heels before, but not really very far. And me and my best friend went away with her dad on holiday, and I decided, why not, after a week in the sun, to wear high heels to the airport. Yeah, and I was in Turkey, so it was a 5-hour flight. So I went to the airport in my high heels, first time I'd ever walked in them or travelled in them for a long distance. Went to the airport, got in the 5-hour flight. You can imagine me getting my luggage off the carousel, trying to drag it all the way back to the car, and people gave us some extremely funny looks. But I will give due to her dad, my best friend's dad, he let us do it and probably just thought this is a phase of them growing up and becoming women. So I have told you my first experience in high heels. I want you to comment down below your first ever experience in high heels or wedges or kitten heels. And if you're brand new to high heels and you're watching this video to learn, I want you to leave me a comment down below. How did you do? Did this video help? Did any of my tips help? And also maybe tell me what high heels you bought as your first ever heels. I hope that you have enjoyed my video on how to walk in high heel shoes. Make sure you hit subscribe, leave me a comment if you've got any other ideas. I also was I don't want to brag about myself, but I was an English beauty queen. I actually won quite a few Miss titles and competed in Miss England. So I'm really good at walking in pageants. So you have to learn how to walk on a stage, present yourself. If you would love to see that video of me doing a little bit of pageant walking and a tutorial on how to walk in shows, how to walk more confidently, definitely drop me a comment down below. Thanks for watching today, and I will see you all very soon. Bye! Happy high heeling!